the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Porter against Edwards. To the middle. Tipped. Left side McDaniels. To the inside. Stolen by Jokic. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Murray passes to Jokic. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Murray against Edwards. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Edwards a screen on Murray. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards a pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just over a minute and a half in. Right side Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. McDaniels a screen. Outside Edwards. From deep. And it's Denver with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside for Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Towns passes to Edwards. For 3. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. Now here's Gobert. Towns for 3. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 6.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
Porter from outside. He drops it from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. No points so far. Towns a screen on Murray. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. That one's good for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for three. It doesn't go for him. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Jokic the screen. On the wing, Porter. McDaniels covering. Here's Murray. An easy 2 on the layup. He has 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Edwards looking for an opening. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Murray passes to Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nuggets ahead, leading by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
On the court for the Nuggets, Reggie Jackson out there with Justin Holiday. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Watson in at the 4 slot. Here's Moore. Conley with the ball. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Milton. Here's Moore. Tries again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Holiday with a drive. Pass to Brown. Misses the 3. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 2. They set the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Outside, Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Jackson, the pass to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Denver foul. Holiday. First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Milton surveys the floor. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a little bit about balance and concentration. Jackson absorbs the contact and makes the shot anyway.
Jackson against Conley. Pass to Milton. And there's the drive. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Jackson. Hauled in by Brown. for Minnesota. They've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The three is up. Moore's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Jackson. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Milton. Inside. That one's good by Moore. And the Timberwolves lead by 2 after years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups. Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Brown passes to Moore. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Moore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Watson. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. 4-3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Jackson outside. Launches a three. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
Reed sets a screen. From outside the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets ahead, up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Denver has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright. Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Murray. He has 7. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Porter. There's the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. McDaniels a screen. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 5.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Here's Murray. Gordon left side. Outside Porter. And it's Denver Denver with another. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Towns against Gordon. Towns passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Jokic the screen. Up top Porter. McDaniels covering. Here's Jokic. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Towns on a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
First personal foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Porter. Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Porter. Sinks that one from the post. Porter's got 10 points in the game. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Towns outside. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Murray passes to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Denver has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail. And here's Porter outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. And Contavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on court.
Nuggets on D. On the wing, Milton, defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
51 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, leaping up high, Jackson sees his moment and seizes it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Milton passes to Moore. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Moore's got 8 points.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Jackson for 3. Denver the rebound. Pass to Watson. Jackson surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Conley finds Reed. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Minnesota in the lead. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Christian Brown, Reggie Jackson out there with Justin Holiday. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Watson in at the power forward position. Moore passes to Brown. 6 to shoot, tries it from the top of the key. Brown grabs the board.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Outside, Brown. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Watson passes to Jordan. Here's Watson. Pass to Brown. The Nuggets need to get one up. Shoots over Brown. A shot by Brown, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And here's Reed. Reed, a screen on Holiday. Back to Reed. Now Conley. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Kept alive.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The Timberwolves shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Conley passes to Brown. Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 5. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Watson, Minnesota with a rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Three-pointer, Holiday. He buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Jackson against Conley. Outside, Brown. Pass to Moore. Left side, Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Holiday. And Murray subbed in for Jackson.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Chanchar's checked in. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Pass to Towns. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Moore. He takes it in. And it's Denver with a rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Jokic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, look at his face. Jokic knows he can do this. It's just a matter of execution.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Murray passes to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Porter outside. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes toughness to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns on the screen. McDaniels up top. He's guarded by Porter. Towns against Porter. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Here's Edwards. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
9 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
Wow. Look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins, stepping up for his team in a clutch situation.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
That are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Gilgeous-Alexander got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Got a hand on it.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. And Holmgren pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
And he sinks the second. And the Timberwolves with possession. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll they'll typically knock it down.
Chalk up 2 there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shot clock at 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards drives in. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall height, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Williams for 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And it's good, 2 points.
I keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kicks it to McDaniels. Towns the screen. McDaniels passes to Towns. Up top, Edwards. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams inside. Towns on him. Williams can't get it to go.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Here's Williams. It's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Screen by McDaniel. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. The tray gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Towns for 3. Not going to go that time. And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, leading. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Josh Giddey. Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard. Moore outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. For 3, drills the three-pointer. Moore's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Conley, following the score by Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Brown. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The pass to Williams, and it's Giddey in the corner. Wiggins outside. There's the drive. That one goes in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley left side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got his first basket.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Williams passes to Giddey. Williams a screen on Milton. Here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No good from Moore. Thunder trailing by 6. Oh, here comes Williams all alone.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Moore. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Moore's got 6. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Now here's Moore, following the miss by Michael Conley. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Williams. Williams kicks to Wallace. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And here is Giddey. Still scoreless. And he drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Edwards with it. Dort covering. Towns for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 7.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Shots good by Williams.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Gobert. Towns sets the pick for Conley. The kick out to Towns. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota.
In drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And that one released in time, but no good.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent player.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Put your hands together and get down for a red.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And that one's good. Towns.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Edwards looking it over. Driving in. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former AB.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
To determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Williams in the post, defended by Towns. Dort passes to Joe. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Gobert the pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Fires the 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Towns against Williams. Towns, a screen on George. to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Holmgren the screen. From deep, and the Thunder another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
He gets it in there.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. He's got 8. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe, defended by Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Wallace against Edwards. Outside, Towns. Three-pointer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 6-point lead. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. Wiggins surveying the floor. For the 3, that's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Out to Conley. Comes up empty down low. Under trailing by 3. On the wing, Wallace. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Outside Williams. Giddey, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ball's not loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Conley into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And I love seeing Conley be this assertive. He has to deal with some traffic, but still takes control on that drive.
Here's Wallace. Can't tie it up as that one's no good for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
and upping the intensity. SGA forces his way through the contact.
Here's Edward. Look out!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Here's Joe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Joe's got 10 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
He's off on the first.
Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Under trailing by 5. Shoots it up. Off the left rim and out. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Moore passes to Alexander Walker. Edwards against Dort. Clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Williams. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Joe. No good on the triple.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Towns, a screen on Dort. Outside, Towns. Fires away from outside. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Outside, Towns. This one for 3. That shot missing. And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. For 3, Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Here's Joe. Second shot opportunity. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Towns dishes to Moore. Towns the screen. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
The fadeaway. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fit. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
Grant, two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic the screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Jokic.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
And the basket by Joe.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Driving to the basket. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Great focus from Murray. Really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, BA. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's Watson. Jokic in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Dort. Back to Holmgren. Launches a three. Watson with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jokic, good.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-ins.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Porter gets the bucket.
And Porter loves these corners. That's where he shoots his highest percentage from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Lets the three fly. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Personal foul.
Well, Brent, everyone has a three-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
This guy can really get the job done from the three-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play two-guard in the NBA. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Joe, pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Porter from outside. Drops in the three. Porter's got 9.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Joe. Williams, a screen on Murray. Into the lane. And the basket by Joe.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
An incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. The Nuggets need to get one up. The three ball. The Thunder with the rebound. Right side, Williams. Wiggins with it. Driving in. The kick out to Williams. Oh, it's stolen. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And he's going for the oop here. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. Hitting three. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Wallace into the shooting guard position. Here's Jackson. He's scoreless. Takes a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's a confident guy, and he's got a solid three-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And so here is Denver. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Here's Williams. Here he goes. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Screen by Gordon. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Holiday. And another basket for Denver.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Doesn't go for him. Wiggins with a steal.
Brown. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Williams a screen on Jackson. Giddey passes to Williams. Oh, a denial.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Pass to Jackson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Williams passes to Wallace.
Hey, yo, right here.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Denver's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Jackson outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 6.
Right now, Reggie Jackson in a great rhythm. How smooth was that, Jay?
Here's Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Jordan, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jordan. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. Holiday has the open look. Kicks it out to Jackson. Second chance effort. Here's Gordon. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Down low. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And it's now only a 5-point Denver lead. There's Jackson with the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Williams. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Jackson for 3. Jordan, the pass to Brown. Now here's Jackson. Here's Jordan. Pass to Brown. Jackson on the wing. The 3. They grab their own miss. Out to Gordon. Jackson against Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gordon. To the inside. Jackson. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jackson's got 11 points in the quarter. Outside, Williams. Over Jordan. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Denver earning this break in the action. Up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keep it. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Man, have we seen Reggie Jackson really have a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
Well, he puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Porter a screen. Pass to Jokic. Jokic on the drive. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Caldwell-Pope. Dort with a steal. And stolen by Jokic. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Puts up a 3. And it's Jokic missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Caldwell-Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
These strides that SGA has made in the past couple seasons has a lot to do with the kid's work ethic.
Here's Murray. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. They set a pick. Takes it inside. Shea gets it to go off the drive.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. To the paint. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
With KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Joe. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first free throw is good. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Williams. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Josh Giddey in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jackson. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jackson outside. Pass to Holiday. Kicks it out to Jackson. Driving inside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Jackson's got 13 now.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Here's Wallace. He's covered by Holiday. Williams passes to Wallace. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Nuggets,
Holiday hits them both. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace. Here he goes.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Outside, Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. Robbed. What if it goes? Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Some impressive scoring. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. The Thunder with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Wallace. Giddey with a screen on Holiday. Wallace, the pass to Giddey. To take the lead. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. He's covered by Holiday. On the take. Wallace's shot is good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Gordon can't hit.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Wiggins outside. Here's Wallace, defended by Jackson. With the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Williams, a screen on Holiday. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Brown, pounded by Wiggins. Brown passes to Gordon, kicks it out to Jackson. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. To the middle. Outside, Williams. From deep, Giddey. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
One shot. Substitution on the court.
Now there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Williams, Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Giddey. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're in front by 4. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Up top, Porter. Dort defending. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Driving to the basket. And a two-handed jam.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing, right side. Fires for 3. Joe misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Williams a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He connects!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From 9 feet out. Pick by Murray to tie it up. And he buries it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid. Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Caldwell Pope. Porter looks it over. Right side, Caldwell Pope. No good! From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. And now a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
When he decides he wants to
the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado, the site. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. Well, great. Both of these teams. Love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Here's McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Porter. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got 5 minutes.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Towns. Here's Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in the corner. It's stolen by Gobert. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Towns gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter, and the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Porter kicks to Jokic. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the pick. And Edwards with the stop.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And Porter, here we go. Dishes it to Watson. And the turnover again by Denver. Timberwolves leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards can't hit. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And he could not get that one to go. Out out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, still without a basket. Here's Murray, outside for Caldwell Pope. Murray sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Towns looking around. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside for Murray. Outside Porter. Jokic with a screen on Towns. Porter finds Jokic. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the drive. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got DeAndre Jordan. Gordon out there with Jackson. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And the basket by Jackson.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Moore outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brown.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Here's Gordon over Brown, and it's Gordon missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. Inside, Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Reed's got his first bucket of the night.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Beyond the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jackson against Moore. Jackson looking around, driving the lane, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Conley. He has 5.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Moore outside. Pass to Milton. To the wing right side. The dish to Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got the lead back up to 4 now for Minnesota. Jackson kicks to Holiday. Back to Jackson. The layup off target. Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Conley scanning the floor. Moore outside. Brown outside. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Reed finds Moore. Over in the corner, Brown. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Gordon a screen. Jackson has the open look. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, Reggie Jackson getting more and more confident as the ball handler in pick and roll action. That is nicely done.
Conley the pass to Moore. With the drive. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 4. Jackson with it. Conley picks him up. Jackson misses. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. There's the pick. And Moore kicks to Reed. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside for Jordan. Outside Jackson. Shoots. Reed with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Brown right side. Over Jordan. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in the point guard.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. It's Porter outside, and again Denver with the triple.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Porter dishes to Caldwell Pope. The pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Porter finds Jokic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert, the pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 6.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
There's the drive.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So much fun indoors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The kick out to Towns. From past the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards drives in. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Shakes him. And Edwards with the stuff.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Murray kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 1:25 left in the third. And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
It's frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Porter. 11 points in the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Edwards passes to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Porter. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stuff.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
That shot wide open. Porter's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that one's good. Towns.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That one good for 2. And that's now 19 points for Michael Porter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And here is McDaniel.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at
And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Aaron Gordon out there with Jordan. And there's Jackson, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And here's more outside. And another three for Minnesota. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Pass to Moore. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Moore outside. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Moore's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Conley. Moore outside. Back to Conley. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Jackson finds Holiday. Outside Jackson. And it's Gordon. Oh my goodness! What a play!
In a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Brown. Edwards has come in for Shake Milton. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price of putting in the work now.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a one-point lead.
Porter outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
The kick out to Towns. That one's good from the corner. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
And that one's good by Porter.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
For three, Edwards. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his fourth assist in this one. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Pass to Moore. Timberwolves passing it around. A three ball. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. They grab their own miss. Watson for three. Buries it from outside.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Moore outside. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Moore against Murray. Uncovered. Money!
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. It was up for grabs. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns, and at the forward slots, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Holmgren. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Holmgren. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Timberwolves ball.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns outside. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. Here's Alexander Walker. McDaniels a screen. Shot clock at 6. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
McDaniels a screen. Pass to Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
An exceptional finisher, and some contact like that won't stop Shea completely.
Edwards, perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Joe.
2 minutes remaining in the
Takes it inside. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. From deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 13.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Pass to Dort, and here is Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Joe. Back to Williams. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Inside, and stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The shot by Dort, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And stolen by Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Here's Joe, defended by Gobert. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with it.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Right side, Williams. And there's the drive. Pass to Giddey. Here's Wallace. Launches it. Reed with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley. Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defenses, in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Conley goes in. Here's Moore. Yet to see a basket. He was all alone on that one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Brown with the block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Fires the three. And another three for Minnesota. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Takes the three. Reed with the rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Williams passes to Wallace. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Left side, Giddey. To the inside. Williams passes to Wallace. Williams a screen on Conley. 4-3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensing.
And that one's good from Conley.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Wiggins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. Here's Towns. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of space. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And this is what makes SGA an all-star caliber talent, his ability to take over games.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in a point.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Here's Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort, 6 to shoot. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards finds McDaniels. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Joe, pass to Williams. Dort for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Poke loose. Towns outside. McDaniels a screen. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Edwards with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Towns looking for an opening. Got it. Towns has got 9 points.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter, but I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Edwards. Towns outside. And he gets that one.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Pass to McDaniels. A shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post. Giddey's got 5 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
13 foul.
Here's Milton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Moore. Here's the pick. Now here's Conley. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. Brown, no good.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Conley passes to Milton. Here's Moore. 6 to shoot. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. Moore's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Giddey passes to Wallace. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Conley on the attack. Milton for three. The Thunder pull it in. And here is Williams. Williams, a screen on Milton. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Wallace. The three is rebounded by Moore. Minnesota shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient for three. Conley drains the triple.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
With the teardrop, and it's Giddey missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Foul called on Casey Wallace. First personal foul. First team foul.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in for Mike Conley. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Williams. Fades. The Thunder with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McDaniels, that's good.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Fast break, Minnesota. Back to Edwards.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels with it. Uncovered. That one falls. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Towns. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Towns, that's good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. The 3 is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
McDaniels from long range. Kicks it out, Towns. Here's the three. Dort grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Moore. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Joe. There's the three. The shot that time not on target. Here's McDaniels. Yes.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so it's the Thunder.
This looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Watson in at the power forward.
Heads up ball there from Dort.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Williams gets the bucket.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And that one's good by Porter.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And here's Denver. Outside Porter. Pass to Watson. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Good on the shot.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Puts up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size and challenged the defense with it that time.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Picking his spots, SGA doesn't take a ton of threes, but he does shoot it well from back there.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. And the rejection by Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope outside.
Well, in the days of load management, we typically stay away from the talk of durability, but Caldwell Pope rarely misses games. He stays in great shape. I just feel like he's good to go.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail. Murray right side. Shoots from the right block. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good, and Watson picking up the assists. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Dort passes to Joe. Back to Dort. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run, the Thunder with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Really left alone that time. Porter's got 9.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So it's Denver now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Caldwell Pope. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Such a heady offensive player. Once KCP gets a couple to fall, he stays aggressive.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Nine seconds left to play in the first. Here he goes, and that one drops for him. 14 points for him.
Nimbleness gets Caldwell Pope to his shot, getting around the contact.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Wallace, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Giddey, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Right, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes. Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, Williams. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Wow. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
And here's Wallace. After Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple, here's Williams. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Jackson. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Holiday. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's Jackson. Takes a three. No good on that one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 14. The quick look, no good that time. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you.
So hard to guard the pick and roll action when Aaron Gordon's a part of it. You better have your antennas up.
The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Josh Giddey.
It's a clever play by Reggie Jackson, just knowing when to maneuver himself into the D and draw the foul.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Jokic. Porter trying to free himself up. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Caldwell Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Retaliation triple from KCP.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic. Fires for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
Count that one for George. George got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Watson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So on the floor for Denver, sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell-Pope and Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 4. Now here's Murray. Still yet to score. Jokic kicks to Caldwell-Pope. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. And Denver again with the bucket.
Nice shot by KCP. Offensively, his role is to hit jump shots.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Dort finds Williams. Here's Joe. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver leading by 21. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Murray. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Fires the 3. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. That one falls. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
They get it back. Passes it to Joe. Over in the corner, Dort. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic. He's got 11.
He can get out and run. Porter Jr. getting out into the lane and helping out the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Holmgren can't hit. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Porter. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Good chance here for Porter. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now Caldwell-Pope after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Joe Good.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Watson for 3. The shot off that time. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holmgren the pass to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson dishes to Holiday. And stolen by Giddey. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Wallace penetrating. And it's Wallace with the jam.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Jordan with a screen on Wiggins. Back to Gordon. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Nuggets leading by 19. Wallace is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Jackson. Here's Brown. The kick out to Holiday. Clock is at 3. Count it.
Justin Holiday.
Oklahoma City's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim, good at ripping through holes in the deep.
Jackson against Wallace. It's Jackson with the drive, and that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Driving inside. Takes the 13-footer, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nuggets leading by 19 points. Jackson kicks to Holiday. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Williams. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, Williams with the steal. And now in transition is Wallace. Here we go.
Nuggets foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Porter finds Watson. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Shoots the 3. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Porter passes to Jokic. To the paint, here's Caldwell-Pope. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Good on the triple.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Murray kicks to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Jokic, and he converts the layup.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc, Joe Good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. Wasted no time on that one. Caldwell Pope's got 27.
I like when Caldwell Pope gets on a roll with his offense. He knows when to take the shot.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Joe. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Joe passes to Holmgren. A floater. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Porter looking it over. And it's Jokic in the corner. And Watson has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And they're on the break. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Murray from deep 3-point territory. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Denver taking care of it. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you.